It's Mundo in the Morning. Now on FM at 95.7. Set a preset on your radio. KCMO Talk Radio.
The star of the day yesterday was Erika Kirk, the widow of Charlie Kirk, who put herself in a very vulnerable position in front of the entire world 11 days after the assassination of her husband. And she showed incredible strength, unbelievable grace, wisdom, and faith. And boy, if there's ever something that this country needed right now, it was that speech from Erika Kirk. Now, can a country that has the seemingly brain power these days of a 5-year-old really allow that speech to live on beyond today, tomorrow, and this week? I sure hope so. I'll be optimistic about it and say yes. Because if there's any moment in American political history and social history that can change our fabric, which we desperately need, it's a speech like Erika Kirk's, where she got up there in front of the world and she forgave the young man who took her husband's life, who took the life of her 2 young children, took away a son. She got up there in front of 80,000 people in that arena in Glendale, Arizona, and in front of the entire world watching on television, on YouTube, on various streams, and said, I forgive this man.
My husband, Charlie, he wanted to save young men just like the one who took his life. That young man. On the cross, our Savior said, Father, forgive them, for they not know what they do. That man, that young man, I forgive him. I forgive him because it was what Christ did and is what Charlie would do. The answer to hate is not hate. The answer we know from the gospel is love, and always love. Love for our enemies and love for those who persecute us.
That was Charlie Kirk's widow, Erika, yesterday in Glendale, Arizona, in front of the entire world. Less than 2 weeks after her life was totally upended, changed forever. Her 2 young children will never get to know their father. And she forgave them. I expected her to give a great speech just based on the 10 to 15 minute speech she gave, 2 Fridays ago, just 2 days after her husband was assassinated in his studio. She delivered a strong 15-minute speech on the future of Turning Point USA and what it was going to mean and how she was going to be involved going forward, and that her husband's mission would not die in Utah. But for 30 minutes yesterday, she was as captivating, she was as strong, and as graceful as you could possibly be, given the circumstances. And it was one of those speeches that I will never forget. And I know there are many of you sitting there saying the same thing. And yesterday, we're watching this on and off throughout the afternoon. I mean, we had a couple of quick errands we had to run with the kids, and there were moments that we had this on the television. And Claire, our oldest, kept asking, what it was. And she kind of understood there was this guy, Charlie, and this guy died. And she's like, well, why did he die? And how did he die? And what exactly happened to him? And obviously, those details are not things that you want to share. with a 6-year-old. But she understood that something happened. A very bad man did something to a very good man. And she was peppering us with questions all day. I mean, I didn't turn on an NFL game yesterday until the Chiefs at 7:20 last night. There was not a single minute of NFL football watched in our household yesterday until 7:20 last night. And that is very rare on a Sunday in the fall. But between Kate and I, we just couldn't stop watching. That's how great the speeches were. It's how incredible the music was leading up to the speeches. And the moment was just beyond powerful. And when you're trying to explain this to a 6-year-old, all you can come back to is one word, and that word is evil. And yesterday was a testament of how good can overcome evil, and good, if you believe it, will always overcome evil. Because in one of the most heinous acts of evil in modern American political history, good won yesterday. Good won out. And it was highlighted and it was led by Erika Kirk. And it was an absolutely unbelievable testament to her late husband. The display that she put on, the strength that she carried forward is something that her children should be proud of forever. Her legacy and her husband's legacy will outlive both of them. That was guaranteed yesterday in that arena in Glendale, Arizona. And it was something that I know for many of us, we watched, we took in, and we know it meant something. The question is, what does it mean? And I'm not convinced we know the answer today. I know it's my job to come on here and give you some relatively, not a hot take, but a strong take as to what that meant. And I'm sitting here this morning on a Monday saying, I don't know. I don't know what it means. I have great faith and hope that it means a change in direction, a course correction for the country by and large. You saw tens of thousands of people coming together around Charlie and Christ and God and what that means. Boy, I hope it outlives yesterday and today and tomorrow. And I think it can. Now, there will be days when it feels like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. There's no doubt about it. There will be days like that. But if that young man 12 days ago now thought he was going to end Charlie Kirk's legacy, well, based on what his wife said yesterday and the unbelievable power that was felt out of that building around the world, Charlie's legacy didn't just get doubled. Charlie's legacy is going to be infinitely larger than it otherwise would have been.